fish, they don't meet up the demand. The eggs, they don't meet up the demand. The pepper too, they don't meet up the demand. Those are the small challenges we are facing.
Initially, it wasn't easy. Like 2 years, bro, I was on the street.
You come from abroad and you're in the streets. How is that possible?
I was enjoying my money.
Yes.
I came back here like 2 years later. It was so difficult for me. It was very, very difficult.
This is Emmanuel Chukwuka, and this is his farm.
Here in Chocho Farms, we do poultry. We have about 5,000 capacity of laying beds. We have about 3,000 fish growing up. We have yams, about 3 acres of yam. We do tomatoes too and okra. So tomatoes, we produce about a ton every 3 months. And pepper, we have about 8 greenhouses of pepper. We harvest twice every week.
In 2018, he acquired this 6.5 hectares of farmland at a cost of 8 million naira, and in 2019 he set it up. These greenhouses cost 3.2 million each to set up, and this 5,000 capacity poultry cost 14 million naira to set up.
At the point we are right now, we have spent a lot of money in there. I don't know how much, but it's over 100 million we have put in there now.
This poultry now generates a revenue of over 9 million naira per month, and the greenhouses collectively generates over 1 million naira per month.
Why I choose pepper? Pepper is a plant that, there's a lot of money in pepper. So it's not just going into farming and planting anything you want. You have to make your market research, then you find the ones that will be so beneficial to yourself. We harvest like twice a week, and you can harvest pepper for up to 2 years. You can harvest as long as 2 years. So it's another good reason that I prefer doing pepper to some other exotic plants, yeah. They are doing very, very well. Okay, yeah, this is the brooding house. This is where we brood the birds. When we brought them newly, we'll brood them inside the pen here. Then as they are growing, then we'll take them to the bigger space. Then the other one over there is a milling house and a packing store too. That's where we mill feed. We do our own feed. This is the major source of our income now. We make like 127 crates every day from here. It's about 5,000 beds, 5,000 laying beds in here now. It took like 17 weeks from the smaller ones you see there. From day old, it will take 17 weeks for them to start laying. And once they start laying, they can lay up to 2 years. But once the production starts coming down, then the next thing is to plan to sell them. That is why you see we brought in the new ones to replace these ones. To come here, then the water will go out through this pipe.
The water will go to the farm?
I like the way Emmanuel runs his farm, like nothing goes to waste here. He has the system that efficiently processes the chicken waste into a nutrient-rich manure. The chicken waste passes through here and then into this pit. This machine extracts the waste and then transfers it to this drying machine. And this drying machine transforms it into a nutrient-rich manure. Then the liquid portion of the waste is carefully redirected to the fields, serving as fertilizer for the farm. Even though he produces nearly 200 kilograms of pepper and 900 crates of eggs every week, the local demand still exceeds his supply.
The idea is to get the market outside, but then the people that comes to the farm to buy, it's not even enough for them. So these days we sell all our products in the farm because maybe we are not producing enough You know, that's why we are right now we are still selling in the farm. You know, we haven't gotten that outside market. You know, because the ones we are harvesting is not even enough for the people that come for the market women that come to the farm to buy.
Emmanuel may have spread himself too thin by diversifying into like multiple products. I feel like if he had like focused all his energy, attention, and resources into one, he could have at least, you know, met local demand.
In farming, you don't just take, maybe you don't just do one product. Maybe say you're doing only crop or maybe only pepper or tomatoes. No, you cannot meet up. You have to do other things. So if you're not harvesting this, you're harvesting that. You know, because as when you're doing only one product, that means when you finish harvesting, then you just have to wait for another to start harvesting again. You know, but the real farm, I mean, you're harvesting this, when this is done, then you're going into another one. Same to another one, you know, like that. When you're not getting from here, you're getting from there. You know, that's the major idea. For me, I don't know about other farmers, you know, but that's the idea.
You said what?
So there's one Gambian guy that looks exactly like you.
Like you work with one of our brothers, I'm thinking of his name. I have a lot of friends, Gambian.
Yeah?
Fish, to me, fish is something that every other person can do. It's just to change water, then feed them, that's all. You know, that one, there's no much challenge in fish farming. I started with 2,000 because the 2,000, actually, I stocked them because I had planned to start up a bar. So I wanted to use them in my bar. But something went wrong. The bar did not work. So I just leave them. They stayed up to a year plus. You know, so they got very big. That one went very well. I sold them. I made money from that one. So I decided to put another one. So I have like 3,000 right now, but I'm planning to put another 2,000 so that it will be 5,000. You know, like I said earlier, you will start small. Then when you see it's going well, then you'll find a way to expand it. You know, so that's how it is in every business, I believe.
This is Namdi, a close friend of Emmanuel. He also made the life-changing decision to leave Italy and return home to set up a farm.
At the time, he left the country and came back to Nigeria. And when he switched into the farming business, he called me and told me that this business is worth doing. Then I was looking at the business as a poor man business. So it was like disturbing me every day coming to this farming. But when I came in, I found out that it's not an easy task. He was the one encouraging me that all this I'm suffering now, I will repeat in the shortest time. So I started because I could not be able to buy a land then. So I leased a farm close by here, you know. Then I started with plates. They old chicken. I got about 2,000. Out of the 2,000, we lost about 400. Then we put another 500 again to meet up with the 2,000 capacity. There we are going. But I believe with the things I'm seeing, I believe that with time, I will get to where I'm going to.
I'm this kind of a person that if I see something good around me, you know, I'll also tell people around me, like my good friends. I will tell them, hey, there's road here. You know, because I know if I don't tell the person might become a burden to me tomorrow or later. You know, so I try to make the person, okay, you be eating from here or be making your own money too, so that I will be at peace. You know what I'm saying?
So that's a strategy.
You know, because I don't like people telling me, hey, please send me 50,000, send me 100,000. You know, I would prefer to show the person, okay, you can also be doing this and making more than that money you're asking me for. You know, so I mean, if you had listened to me earlier, seriously, I'm telling you, he will not be here today. He's my friend now. We live together in Italy. I met him
Now, what advice would you give to a young farmer or someone young who wants to get into farming?
Hey, what are you waiting for? The next generation of billionaires will come from farming. Yeah. You know, so the advice I would give every young person that wants to go into farming is, bro, you have nothing to lose. You have everything to gain. But first of all, the passion must be there. If the passion is not there, I don't know how it's going to work. You know, once the passion is there, everything is done. You know, so I'll advise anyone that wants to go into farming to don't even think about it twice. Just look for someone that is into it already, you know, with few guidelines, then you're good to go. To me, I believe farming is the oldest business in the whole world, so it doesn't go out of fashion. I have so many people calling me from abroad. They'll be like, how do we do this? Which step do I follow? How do I start? The only thing I tell them is that if you're not ready to come back here and stay here and do the work, don't think about it. Don't even invest your 1 naira, because it will not work. Save your money. Keep saving that money. If you want to start, if you know that, okay, I want to start this, I want to start farm, or I want to do farm, keep saving that money. Once you're ready to come back, you open the safe, then you start investing. I think they have harvested this one. I don't know if it's because my father was a farmer. I really don't know, but I love farming. You know, because watching those things grow, you will buy a chicken, then you will see them growing. Same thing with pepper, tomatoes, you will get a seed. It's just a seed. After like 1 month, you see them. They are growing. You transplant them. Before you know, they are bearing fruits. Once you go into it because of the money, I promise you'll be so disappointed. You know, because yeah, you'll be seeing the money, but if you don't reinvest that money back, yeah, at the point you'll be like, I thought people say there's money in farming. But me, I don't know what is going on. But once you have that mentality of, okay, I want to grow my farm, I want if I come into my farm, everywhere will be so green. Once you have that mentality, when you come into the farm, you'll be like, yes, there is money in here. Me, sometimes I go to the farm, I don't do anything. I'll just sit and be watching and be looking, you know. Doing that alone, I'm so, I'll be so contented with the whole, with the work. Everything is working accordingly. Your workers, everybody's up and doing. It gives a lot of joy. It gives a lot of joy. Seeing things work, seeing your plan working. You know, I mean, you can't ask for more.
That's good.
If you are interested in more stories like this, I have more of them coming and bigger too. So please subscribe to this channel and stay tuned for that. And also don't forget to give this video a like and share it with your friends.
Like my friend here, now, he never take any goods from the market. If if the family needs yams, he will go here now and take some tubers of yam home. If the family needs eggs, he will go to the poultry and take some crates of eggs. If they need pepper, he will go to the greenhouse and take pepper. If they need tomato, that's the tomato there. So 80% of your house usage, you get it from your farm.